my mum and Andy love to watch Masterchef. Today we're doing our own Masterchef competition. They will bake individual marshmallow cakes, and I will be the judge. May the best cake win.
Hello everyone, and welcome. We're doing something a little different today. This week, we were all discussing, Anne's been testing some new dinner recipes, and we started discussing, June mentioned a cake that Anne used to make a long time ago. And that got us into a conversation about who's the better baker, me or Anne. So we decided we're both going to make an attempt at this cake, and June's going to decide the winner. Now, we only have one kitchen, we only have one oven, and a busy schedule. I have to go out later this afternoon to do things, so I'm making the cake now, and then when Anne gets up while I'm gone, she's going to make her cake, and this evening, June is going to test both and see who makes the better cake. So I guess the first thing we're going to do is start gathering our ingredients. We need 1 cup of flour. We need 1 cup of golden brown sugar. And 1 teaspoon of baking powder. And just a pinch of salt. Now for the wet ingredients, we need an egg, we need a stick of butter, which I need to melt, and a little bit of milk. Now, I'm not a big fan of using the microwave, so I'm going to slowly melt the butter in a pan. We're going to need 1/3 cup of milk, and 1 egg. So once our butter has melted, we'll finish making the cake. So our butter is melted. We're ready to go. I'm just going to blend this together a little bit. Now, because we're seeing who makes the better cake, I decided to tweak this one a little bit. There's no mention of it in the recipe, but has left out the vanilla extract. So I'm thinking that this is what she puts in hers. The cake is very, very sweet. So I'm hoping to cut some of that sweetness by using orange extract. Let's see what happens. So here's our egg. Here's our butter. Milk. And I'm going to put in a half a teaspoon of this orange extract. The recipe says to bake for half an hour at 325. I find our oven isn't quite as hot as it says it is, so I put it at 335. Let's see what happens. Mixing it up till it's all nice and smooth. We have 2 of these pans, so we're making the identical size cake. Now let's see if we can pour this batter in here. Now we wait till the oven is hot. Oven's ready. Time to put this in. It says to bake it for 30 minutes. I put it in for 25 and I will check it just to be sure. So now we're getting ready for the caramel sauce. We need a quarter cup of evaporated milk, another stick of butter, and 1 cup of dark brown sugar. So we use the golden brown in the cake and the dark brown for the caramel sauce. Now we keep that on a very low heat and just keep whisking it until it all blends into a nice thick sauce. But I think I'm going to cheat and I'm going to add just a touch more of the orange extract just to give it a little kick. Just a few drops. So it's been 25 minutes. The cake should be close. I'm going to have a sneak peek. Oh, it smells good. Looks nice. I'm just going to get a toothpick. I'm going to stab this into the middle of the cake. If it comes out clean, the cake is done. The cake is done. Now here's where I have another trick up my sleeve. I bought a Terry's chocolate orange. But I'm not going to smash it and use the slices. I'm just going to finely grate a little bit over the top of the cake. Now, we pour on a little bit of this caramel sauce. Add some marshmallows. Grate a little bit more of this on top. Then we add the rest of the caramel sauce. And we put the whole thing back in the oven, just long enough to melt the marshmallows a little bit. There's the final product. The marshmallows have just started to swell up and melt a little bit. Oh, it smells delicious. Now hopefully that's the winning cake.